The following video will contain a lot of delicious food, so you may not want to watch an empty stomach. Hey everyone, Scott or the Scott Man, and we are here in New York City, the largest city in the United States and one of the largest cities in the entire world. And we're here to go on a food tour. We're gonna be checking out some great food spots here in New York. We're gonna get a great sample of what New York has to offer with a lot of its great food. And we're here in the morning over at the corner of 7th and 35th Street, and we're gonna be starting off by getting some breakfast by getting a New York bagel. That's right, when you're here in New York, you have to get a bagel at least once. And we're gonna do just that by going to Best Bagel and Coffee. Well, it has the word best on it, so it has to be good. Well, you gotta be careful because sometimes they just advertise that, but for what I heard, they are really good. So this will be one of the best spots for bagels all throughout, especially here in Manhattan. And I was recommended this place by YouTuber Herby Bar. He's a very popular New York City blogger and vlogger. So when he recommends it, you know it's gotta be good. All right, didn't have to wait a whole lot of times, which is good. Got here a little early, but we got all sorts of great handmade bagels. They're made fresh inside here, so you know they gotta be really good. So I decided to just go plain, and I got just their plain bagel with plain cream cheese. What was cool is it's like a bagel sandwich almost, because you got the cream cheese inside the middle, almost like like a sandwich. But yeah, this looks really good, but I'm curious how well it tastes. These are amazing. Cream cheese is rich and creamy. Oh, this is amazing. This is how you start a morning in New York City, my friends. Fresh bagel, cream cheese. Oh yeah. You have to start like this. I gotta say, that was really good. Make sure not anybody's weight here. But yeah, that was absolutely delicious. And that was only like less than $5. And that was a big bagel with a lot of cream cheese. So if you're looking for some great food on a budget, this is definitely the place to go for breakfast. But yeah, absolutely delicious. There's a lot of great other New York bagel places all throughout, not only Manhattan, but also Brooklyn, all the other boroughs as well, but this wasn't too far away from the hotel I'm staying at, so this works out very, very well. Alright, so after having a great breakfast, of course I gotta go out and explore the city. I'll be doing that in a separate video, and then I'm gonna go check out some other great spots for some great eats around New York City. And I think we'll get pizza, because we have to while we're here in New York City. And we're here at our second step here in Greenwich Village here in Manhattan, and while we're in New York City, we have to get pizza at least once. It's like, it'd be ridiculous not to get pizza here. So here at Bleecker Street Pizza, there's some fantastic New York style pizza here. Really looking forward to it, and kind of like the bagel place I went to earlier, Herby Bar also highly recommend this place as well. So I'm gonna get a couple of slices and enjoy. All right, so made it here. It's very, very popular, and went ahead and ordered inside. We've got 2 slices of the Nonna Marias. This is probably their most famous that they have here. It's like, looks so good. Lots of cheese, sauce. Oh wow, just looks amazing. This is absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to eat this. Mmm. Cheese is nice and rich. Sauce is amazing. This is absolutely delicious, my friends. Probably get pizza also on this trip too, maybe over in Brooklyn or something, but at least for this video, amazing stuff. I gotta say, that was absolutely delicious. Amazing pizza. I was seeing one of the signs around there too. I think it was featured on the Food Network too, and I can understand because that was absolutely delicious. A lot of tomato sauce. Oh man, that was really, really good. But yeah, I could not call this a food tour without showing pizza at least once in this video. But yeah, I'm gonna go explore more of Greenwich Village, and then I'm gonna go get some dinner. But for dinner, I'm gonna be going to an actual restaurant this time, because we have to at least have one dining experience here. And we're here at our third stop here in our food tour, and we're going to be checking out an actual restaurant this time. We're standing in front of Fraunces Tavern. It is the oldest restaurant in New York City, and it's the oldest building still standing here as well. As a matter of fact, the restaurant even has a connection with George Washington. Back on December 4th, 1783, it was at Fraunces Tavern where he gave thanks to the different officers from the American Revolution. About 9 days after the British were heading their way back to the UK. Not only that too, but also many of the founding fathers also went in there because it was considered to be their watering hole. And it's really cool that the restaurant has gone through so many events and tragedies throughout the centuries, and it's still standing today. And they still have some fantastic food in there, so I can't wait to go inside there and get some delicious food. Heard about this place through Sarah Funk, aka Sarah Funky. She has some great content on New York as well, and it's one of her favorite restaurants, so I figured I'd go ahead and try it out for myself. So I'm gonna head inside and grab a table. My feet are tired after walking all day. Here inside, yeah, I apologize for the lighting. It's not the greatest, but I'll try to enhance the brightness maybe post recording. Fortunately, my video editing software can easily do that, but yeah, I really love the interior inside here. And got some delicious fish and chips here. This looks absolutely delicious. Yes, fish and chips came from the UK, but because we won the Revolutionary War, we get to eat their food as a victory. Alright, so get some of the mushy peas. I haven't had mushy peas since I was in the UK several years ago. Not bad, I have to say. Alright, time for one of their french fries. Alright, this time without ketchup. Nice and crispy, absolutely delicious. Alright, I'm gonna have a piece of the fish here. Alright, try some without the tartar sauce here first. This is good. Nice and soft, the batter is perfect, not greasy at all. This is how fish should be made, my friends. This is absolutely tasty. This will get a little bit of the tartar sauce. This is good. I've heard they're really famous for their chicken pot pie and also their filet mignon, which cook on a hot stone too, cooked to your liking. If I was in the mood for some fish and chips, this is absolutely fantastic. It's really nice to be in the same restaurant, the same place George Washington was in the 18th century. Amazing food, amazing history. Oh yeah. I gotta say, the food was absolutely fantastic inside Fraunces Tavern. Great food. I almost have to come back to try their chicken pot pie next time. But yeah, it's like when you want to eat like George Washington, you definitely have to go to the Fraunces Tavern. A lot of great food. But yeah, keep in mind, there's a lot of other great food places we still have to cover in this video. And not only that too, but there's also some great options outside of Manhattan as well. So I'll type out those briefly. When it comes to filming food tours around New York City, you can't just stay in Manhattan, because there's 4 other great boroughs to check out too, whether it's Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, or Staten Island. So we're here in Brooklyn, and we're gonna check out a couple food stops here. We'll feature one in this video, and then the other ones, you'll just have to check out my main Brooklyn video I'm planning to do. But anyway, let me get in the sun. But we're here at Grimaldis Pizzeria. It's probably one of the most famous pizzerias in all of Brooklyn. In fact, the rest of New York City too, because they have some fantastic pizza. It's recommended pretty much by anybody who's been to New York. Like even my cousin Adam, who I've had in some of my different videos, including my Boston restaurant tour I did earlier this year. He and his wife, Wen, have been to many great places here as well, around New York, and Grimaldis is one place. Brooklyn also has some great Italian food, brunch, and of course, ice cream. Alright, we made it to our last stop in our food tour. As you could tell previously, show some other great bites you can get over in Brooklyn. But anyway, we're going to finish up back here in Manhattan, and we're going to be going to a classic staple for New York City. We're in front of Katzs Deli. It is a very, very popular Jewish deli located here at the corner of Ludlow and Houston Street. They're legends when it comes to whether it's corned beef or pastrami. I'm probably gonna go stand in the long line right now, is because it's probably gonna be a little while before I get something to eat. So I figure better stand in line now instead of keep talking. All right, made it inside after quite a long wait just to order. Probably about maybe 45-50 minutes, but it's worth the wait because they're well known for their corned beef and pastrami sandwiches. Katzs has been around since like 1888, so it's been a New York staple-tea for well over a century. It's survived a lot and it's still standing strong today. So of course I had to get their super delicious pastrami sandwich, and this looks like I've never seen a sandwich this big before. Sorry, I had to probably make like a thumbnail for this video. But it's time to bite into this beauty. Wow. This is so delicious. This is the perfect place to conclude this food tour with a delicious sandwich like this. I can understand now why this place is so legendary. If you're here in New York, you'd have to come here for sure. Top quality meat. Alright, I'll eat the rest of this off camera. I'll see you back outside and I'll conclude this video. That was absolutely delicious. I apologize for the lighting because it's kind of dark out. I can't really get this camera any brighter. I should be able to do something post-edit though, or during my edit though, but yeah, I had to conclude this restaurant tour at Katz's Delicatessen. Amazing pastrami. Yep. If you are a foodie like me, New York City is your paradise. Because there's all sorts of great food that we got to eat on this tour. From the New York bagels to pizza to pastrami sandwiches. Oh, so good. And of course, I had a lot of great food in Brooklyn as well, too, with tacos, ice cream. I don't know if I showed the ice cream, but so good I'm starting to lose my memory. And of course, eating at the oldest restaurant in New York City. But yeah, I'll have to come back to New York City and check out some more great restaurants. Maybe check out some different places like in Queens or Staten Island or the Bronx. There are an endless amount of options when it comes to restaurants here. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this restaurant tour of New York City. Probably won't be the last one I'll ever do because I definitely will be back. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that subscribe button to I'll come along and join you for the adventure, and don't forget to click that notification bell so that way you know when a new video goes live. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out here from New York City with busy Houston Street next to me.